Oh yeah, it's a toad.
Oh, what did I? Oh, there's a toad with a spinnerbait. What's up, guys? Today we're at Lake Seminole, and we got over here about 10 o'clock, about 10:30. We got a late start over here, so we missed the early morning bite. Really, there's no point trying to get over here at like 8:30 or 9 because the bite really shuts down until about noon. So we got over here kind of late, and we're gonna try to catch the noon bite, and then we're gonna catch the evening bite. Hopefully, right now you guys see it's sunny. It's kind of cloudy, a little bit of wind. Hopefully some clouds are gonna roll in, and the middle of the day bite will turn on. But we got a couple different strategies that we're gonna try out to catch these toads. Let's go get them.
Ooh! You see that? That bass grabbed it. Got him. Got him. Oh, come on. He grabbed it right when I pulled it off that thing right there. He took my tail. That might have been a needlefish. See, look. But he had the worm in his mouth. Look at that, guys. Whatever that was, it took my tail. Probably needlefish. Guys, here's one of the shad that they're feeding on in here right now. You see it's a thread fin. You see that right there? It's a small thread fin. We're seeing a bunch of them. The biggest that we're seeing are probably about that big. I hadn't seen any big ones. If I see some big ones like that, we're gonna throw the cast net and go catch some striper. All right, guys, it is hot. It's probably like 95 degrees out here. We picked up that one, or he picked up that one warmouth. Had a couple bites with a speed worm, but it's just hot. It's the middle of the day. You know, there's hardly any wind, the sun's out, and I kind of figured it was going to be like this, and the bite was going to be shut down. Well, it's definitely shut down up in this river. You guys see we're up in the river right here, all the lily pads. I mean, it looks really pretty, and it looks like there'll be some fish here, but they're not. So we're going to go out in the lake, and hopefully out in the lake there's going to be more of a breeze. It could be a good bite out there. Let's go out there and find out. Either way, I'm ready to get this boat running and cool off. It's too hot for this. Toad with a spinnerbait. Damn! Toad with a spinnerbait. Oh yeah. Got him in the net. There we go. Guys, check it out. Caught a toad with a spinnerbait. So something's telling me to buy this gold spinnerbait. And I bought it, and I threw it, and boom! He freaking slammed it. Guys, I'm sorry y'all didn't get to see me set the hook on that fish, but my GoPro crapped out because GoPro is a piece of... If you guys have had problems with a Hero 6 or Hero 7, drop a comment down below and let me know what kind of problems you've had. This thing's always overheating, always freezing up randomly. I've probably killed about 4 or 5 different batteries. I gotta get a new battery like every month. Just wasn't paying attention, wasn't trying, wasn't looking, wasn't expecting it. I was thinking it was a big catfish or something. I didn't think it was a bass. And then of course I thought it was a 9-pounder when I seen his head. Oh, there he is. There he is. Yep, this is a big one. Oh, this is a big one. Oh yeah, it's a toad. It's a toad. It's a toad. It's a toad, boys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just get the net. Just get the net. It's a toad, boys. Oh, shit. You ready? I'm gonna bring him up. Yeah. There he is. Bass number 2 with a gold spinnerbait. Check her out, boys. God, look how fat that bass is. That thing's probably like 3.5 pounds. He might weigh almost as much as the other one. He nailed it. And the live well he goes. What's going on right here, guys, is the river's right there. So there's a shallow spot where it's probably like a foot deep right there, and it's pushing current up in here. And the current's pretty strong since it's shallow. And then there's a bunch of grass and stuff right here, and there's like a grass point on the outside of that shallow water, and those bass are running up in here and feeding on these bait fish and then running back out there into that river channel. What time is it?
It's 10 till 6.
So they didn't start biting until 5:30. Look up there. That's a bass.
Yep.
There they are, boys. They're feeding right now. We found them. So we have been out here all day and hadn't caught a fish. And then Dad found this spot. I told him we weren't gonna catch anything until after 4. But Dad found this spot after 4 o'clock. And they're in here and they're stacked up and they're feeding. They're blowing up on bait fish. And they're big. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, it's another toad. It's another toad. It's another big one. Come on up here, son. He ain't that big. I'll boat flip him. I'll boat flip him. Oh, there he is. He come off right in the boat. Look at that, boys. Another 3-pounder. You better put you on a spinnerbait. I've got some more. I've got some spinnerbaits.
I think I got one.
I got another 3/8 ounce War Eagle. It's summertime. You want something that goes fast. You want a double willow leaf. They are fired up right now, boys. This is how people win tournaments right here. Get into them feeding, have on the secret lure. Guys, this is the golden ticket from Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Huh? We've been seeing them in this cove right here. Look at that big old swirl right over where I just threw at. We've been seeing them right here in this cove feeding for like 20 minutes now. They're feeding right over there, boys. If I can throw that far with my spinnerbait. So there's a little cove right here, guys. And we pulled up on the other side where I caught that first fish. I seen a bass blow up in here. So we come over here to check it out. And it looks like they're stacked up in here feeding on something. Now guys, what I'm doing with the spinnerbait is I'm just throwing it out. And I'm reeling it in kind of slow, but kind of fast. So I'm reeling it slow until I feel it start bumping the grass. And once I feel it start bumping the grass, then I speed it up. Keep it just above that grass. I'm telling you now, when I went in Academy, I was looking. When I go in there, I always look at the chatterbaits, the spinnerbaits. I bet I've been in there the last 5 times and looked at spinnerbaits and I ain't bought one. And this one was on the very, very bottom, on the very bottom rack. And that must be why I didn't see it, because I had bent down looking for my chatterbait that I couldn't find, that they were sold out of. Or I didn't see the chatterbait, but while I was down there looking, I seen the spinnerbait. And I said, you know, I've been having a lot of luck on gold lately. Gold rattle trap, gold crankbait. I've been using a gold speed worm on my chatterbait, and I just seen that gold and I said, that looks really good. It spoke to me. I'm about to pull out the worm in a minute since they've shut down. Now I'm gonna throw the worm in here a few times and we're gonna cover some ground. Got him! Got him!
Big net?
Oh, I'm not recording. This is a good one right here. Oh yeah, this is a good one.
You need the net?
I don't know yet, maybe. We was just talking
Going out to deep water?
We was just talking about leaving, guys. It's another solid one. It's a catfish! There's your dinner, get the net. He snagged. We're gonna eat him, boys. I'm still not recording. What the hell? Guys, I caught a catfish with a speed worm. Imagine that. Check it out, boys. Catfish. All right, boys. So we have come up the river And we're gonna fish our little honey hole right here at dark. Dad hadn't caught a fish all day. He always waits till the end of the day to catch his fish. It's like he's gonna let me think that I'm gonna win for once. Then he comes in at the end with a whammy. He's gonna have to catch a 10-pounder today though to beat the bag I got. He's gonna have to get a gold spinnerbait. You got him? With a spinnerbait? You need a net? That's a good one. Boat flipping, boat flipping. Oh! Damn, you lost your spinnerbait.
Damn it, all the fish under the boat.
The tree right there. That's perfect to drag the spinnerbait across and catch a bass. Oh! Yeah, get him! Oh, he got off. You heard my drag scream?
No.
That was a freaking tank right there. You throw it over that tree and just, you can feel your line when you're pulling it up on the tree. You can feel you're coming up on the tree. And then whenever you drop it over that tree, just pause it just enough for that blade will start slowing down and it'll fall a little bit. But you don't want to stop it enough to where the blade actually stops. Just give it a little pause where that blade just slows down and let it sink. And you see that log right there?
Yeah.
That's a perfect log to pull a spinnerbait over and catch a big bass.
We'll get him. Watch this tree here. Don't let these
Oh, what did I just say?
don't let these poles get in this tree.
What did I just say?
GoPro wasn't recording.
He's 8 size.
Got him, boys. Look at that. Pulled the spinnerbait over the tree. I just got done saying, perfect tree. Boom. Here, put him in a live well and eat him. I gotta retie again.
If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up, drop a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that already. And by the way, if you hit that bell icon, that'll turn on notifications so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, go out there and catch some fish.